Yeah, I'm out and about. I might as well make a video, quick video though this time. Yay for you. Only 11 minutes on the camera. Yeah, so I can only do so much damage. Anyway, I do a response video to Ante Cantavad, who did another one of these videos where he says, I'm not glorifying something, and then he glorifies it. It's just amazing. So he thinks we all ought to have appreciation for him. We all ought to. We all should. And but he's not recommending it. He's not glorifying. So anyway, so this conversation again about somehow how these native peoples have somehow figured out what life is and know how to live it right. It's just such a joke. So now it's this idea where they work hard all day, eat a few potatoes, sit on a bench, and stare into space for a couple hours and then go to bed. Yeah, really. Well, why don't you, you might as well be a Jehovah's Witness and tell me that heaven is potato farming. Yeah, that God's going to come down to earth, smite all the sinners, and make all the lucky people potato farmers. Oh, fun. I mean, really. You know, having a quiet brain. Yeah, I mean, that's what autistics do. And people don't want to be autistic. Instead of running out of memory, I ran out of, instead of running out of memory, I ran out of battery. So anyway, where was I? Yes, this whole stoic thing, you could almost say it's another lesson in or something that, we're all supposed to be so enthralled with our charming life of working 16 hours a day baling hay, and then we go home and think about baling hay. Never open a book in our life, never contemplate the physics of the universe, or the chemistry of the universe, or the biology of the universe. And now we're sort of back to a Feynman argument. I don't like this whole romanticizing of anything, but yeah, there's a lot more. The detail is where the game really gets interesting. It's when you play with the details, when you boldly go. You have to push the envelope, as they say, and maybe, contemplate an un-potato thought. Yeah. I'd argue that I think that's where the richness in life is in the details. The magic is not the flower, but the mechanism that makes it. To do the Feynman thing, there's layers and layers and layers of beauty to be found in a single snowflake crystal. I can't get close enough for that, but I think you get the idea that, the certain angles and certain points of view, there's all kinds of interesting worlds to be explored. And there's absolutely nothing dignified in a human brain sitting on its wrinkled ass on an uncomfortable bench going, boy, I sure potatoed those potatoes. That was one big potato I got out there today. That was a big potato. I never saw such a big potato. It was all potatoey too. It had potatoey skin, potatoey lumps. That's very potatoey. Ooh, my brain's tired. I have to go to bed now. My brain's tired. Yeah, right. That's magnificent. That's interesting. That's profound. No, that's moronic, immature, undeveloped. That's what that is. Undeveloped. So that's sort of the argument here. There's all these people with all this, multiculturalism and all this other crap, all this romanticizing about the old tribes, and their little fun massacres, Sunday massacres, Sunday massacres. It's just that. It's just glorification of underdeveloped humanism, glorifying apish stinkossery. There's no point in doing that. The only value in us is the power of our minds to escape us, to escape being an animal, to escape being a dull, Borgish thinker. Think as the DNA wants you to think. Yeah. Acquire. Bale more hay. Yeah, no. That's nothing to aspire to be a hay baler. Yeah, be a machine. Be a baling machine. Failure. So anyway. So yes, obviously I got nothing from his video. I get nothing from his videos. It's all just a bunch of let's all heroically drink a big bottle of lead paint and become dumb and dim-witted and think small, think narrow, think little thoughts, because big thoughts might hurt you. They might interrupt the DNA and its function. Do not go into the deep end. Yeah. Just play in the shallow water like a good little immature zygote. Don't challenge. Don't be brave. And wander off the beaten path that says, go, step here. This is what you're supposed to do. Be one of us. Yeah. Be a fat eater. Whatever. So anyway, yeah, I don't know why this means something to him. I don't know why this is an interesting subject. And somehow people need instruction in pausing and thinking. Generally speaking, people who use computers and use computers enough to come across obscure alleys on the internet are certainly going to know what it is to pause and think. Isn't that most of the time you're spending when you're staring at that screen? You're paused in many ways. Your reality, your real life has paused, and you're now exploring your inner self. With you're seeing if this world, if there's places on earth that can inspire you, enlighten you, and educate you, or make you feel something, or make you think something, do something. I think we've had enough quiet time on Earth. I've lived a rather busy life, and I still think there's way too much quiet time, way too little inspiration, way too little musing, way too little energy, way too little, let's think about this stuff, man. Yes, let's think. Let's have an Olympics, a brain Olympics. Who can exercise? Who can make their brain jump the highest? Who can make their brain run the fastest? Who can make their brain do something meaningful? That